The $2 ticket. Kentucky Derby 2026 looks like roses, hats, and rich people cosplay. But the most basic bet is not some Wall Street terminal. It is you, sweating in a line, clutching a tiny paper slip like it is a Blockbuster receipt from 2004. Win means your horse must finish first. Place means first or second. Show means top three. That is the beginner menu. Regular coffee, medium coffee, and coffee with emotional support. The minimum race bet in Kentucky can be as low as 10 cents by law, but classic Derby bets are often framed around the old-school $2 ticket. You say the track, the race number, the bet type, the horse number, and the amount. Say it wrong, and suddenly you have invested in a horse named Thunder Spreadsheet. This feels primitive because it is a physical command line interface for probability, with mint juleps, hats, and panic. 2. The odds board is not a price tag. Here is the scammy twist. Derby odds are not locked prices. Horse racing is pari-mutuel. All bets enter pools, the track takes its cut, and winners split the remainder. So 10 to 1 is not a promise. It is a live weather report. You see 12 to 1, feel like Warren Buffett in a fedora, then late money turns it into 6 to 1. Your bargain got ticket mastered. The board is crowd belief, seconds before reality kicks dirt in its face. 3. The invisible skim. The track does not need your horse to lose. It already got paid. Kentucky caps the operator's commission, including tax, at 17.5% on one-horse bets and 22% on multi-horse bets. A $1 million win pool can lose $175,000 before winners split anything. A $1 million trifecta pool can lose $220,000 first. Not a villain, a spreadsheet in a fancy hat. The house wins because every pool gets clipped before the crowd fights over leftovers. 4. The crowd is the casino. In a normal casino, fixed math beats you. At the Derby, the crowd helps. The track usually is not taking the other side. Other bettors are. If everyone floods the favorite, the payout shrinks. If nobody respects a long shot, the payout grows. That sounds fair, until you are battling tourists, whales, algorithms, syndicates, and one uncle who says he has a system because he watched Seabiscuit twice. Extremely institutional. Long-term winning means finding a horse the crowd mispriced badly enough to survive the takeout. 5. The exotic bet labyrinth. Now the Derby becomes a cursed combination lock. An exacta is first and second in order. A trifecta is first, second, and third. A superfecta is first through fourth. With 20 horses, ordered superfectas are 20 times 19 times 18 times 17. That is 116,280 outcomes for one race. Boxing covers every order, but cost explodes. A 4-horse trifecta box has 24 combinations. At 50 cents each, that is $12 to feel brilliant for 2 minutes. Exotics are leverage. More upside, more mistakes, more fake confidence. 6. The payout trap. Even winning does not end the paperwork. Kentucky rules define takeout, minimum wagers, minimum payoffs, and the weird monsters inside the pool. The minimum wager can be 10 cents, and the minimum payoff on a $1 wager is usually $1.10, or $1.05 in a minus pool. A minus pool happens when too much money piles onto an obvious winner, and the pool cannot naturally support the required minimum. It is a Windows XP error message with hooves. The lesson? Fine print decides who eats the rounding errors. 7. The expected value gut punch. The darkest truth is that being right can still be dumb. If a horse has a real 10% chance to win, fair odds are 9 to 1. If the crowd bets it down to 5 to 1, the horse can be good and the ticket can still be bad. Expected value is probability times payout minus cost. That is the whole machine. The Derby sells a 2-minute adrenaline spike, but the math lasts forever. Fees, crowd behavior, Overconfidence and bad pricing turn excitement into negative expected return. This is why the house always wins. Not because it predicts the winner. It wins because every pool is taxed before everyone else fights over the leftovers. You are not beating the track. You are trying to beat thousands of strangers, the odds board, and a built-in commission. That is gambling. Investing starts when the math is on your side.